Well, Gaffer, after the disappointment of starting away this weekend, there's a chance to put it right. Two big games this weekend. Firstly, Scunthorpe at home and a chance to pick up another 3 points.
Yeah, I think we know the reasons why we lost against Sutton, which is always helpful. Whenever you lose a game, you want to know the reasons why and if you can improve upon for them things not to happen again. So I think we've learned from it. Again, it was a game that we could have won, but obviously with the start that we had, we probably deserved to lose when you start like that. So we learn from it, we move on, and we've got two tough games this weekend for differing reasons. One team obviously are at the bottom of the league, and then one team that are going for the playoffs. So there'll be different types of games. I think the emphasis on Friday will be up to us to go and take the game to Scunthorpe, and then we play one of the best possession teams in Swindon away on the Monday.
Difficult situation obviously for Scunthorpe and could be relegated on Friday. Does that change how you prepare for the game at all?
No, I know Keith Hill for a few years now. Good manager. He's obviously had some tough jobs. Scunthorpe, when he's gone in, was in a difficult situation. So, I'm not him, but I would imagine he'll start trying new things out for next season and trying to plan ahead. We've been a good club, a club that was going for playoffs in League One, and something's gone wrong. But no, Keith Hill's a good manager who's capable of getting results at this level.
In terms of Monday, like you mentioned, you go back to your former club in Swindon as well. Is it a fixture you're looking forward to?
A tremendous club, one that I've got a lot of affection for. One that, it's really difficult when you leave a club and you have to put a spin on it when you've gone to the new club. There's no way I wanted to leave Swindon to go to Salford, but there were certain circumstances in COVID and other circumstances, one of them in my personal life that meant that a move closer to home would be beneficial for myself and my family. And then obviously Swindon got a compensation for me. Listen, there was loads and loads of different factors, but I can't speak highly enough of the club. Fantastic club. I'm glad now that it's got rid of the worries that with half there when I was there, but I knew was coming along the way. And I think the best thing I can say about that football club is the supporter base. It's absolutely fantastic. I think even this year they've sold most away grounds out, and the home tendencies is up there with Bradford as the highest in the league. So, no, tremendous football club with one that I wish every success to in the future.
And with those two games obviously being in quite close succession, I imagine you'll have one eye on Monday's game with Friday's selection.
No, again, it's about us. We will give a couple of players who have not played an opportunity to play. But I don't want the season to peter out where you get a negative at the end of a massive plus. So we'll be making change. We're only thinking about Scunthorpe when we get to Swindon. We'll think about Swindon, but we're only thinking about Scunthorpe at the moment and picking a team that can get 3 points. I think it's vital that we finish the season on high.
In terms of any injury updates, obviously you mentioned Ruel was kind of not 50-50, but he's struggling a bit for the Sutton
No,
game.
Ruel will start, so Ruel will play. We just think he needed freshening up. We've obviously had them lads who are out who have been ill. Some have trained more than others. Harry Smith trained and then pulled out yesterday with an ankle knock, so he'll be a doubt. In terms of the ones that have been ill, we just need to make sure that their energy levels are up to the maximum. If they are, then obviously they'll come back into contention. Connor Wood had a problem, but he's fit now.
Obviously, going into Friday's game, the last couple of home games have been positive results. Is it a chance now for you to try and show supporters about what you're trying to build next season?
I think it's both. I think it's also the supporters to show myself and the club and the players what they can do, because they're the biggest part of this football club. Without the supporters, if we were to turn up on a Saturday as we've done in COVID and played in front of nobody, then it's not worthwhile. So the supporters of this club in my first 2 home games have been magnificent. The Barrow home game was brilliant. I can't believe I've only had 2 home games out of 8, which is madness. I don't think that'll ever happened before. But yeah, let's start building on it again. I'll go back to it. Let's finish the season on a high. Let's build some momentum, give the supporters confidence going into the end of the season that we're playing well, and then obviously we work hard over the summer to come back with a feel-good factor around the place. And again, that feel-good factor has to come from the supporters of the whole, but we have to give them something to shout about. So we'll be working hard to give them something to shout about. But again, if they can take it on board every time they come into Brisbane Road or the Breyer Group Stadium. It's a bit of a tongue twister from Mancunian. The Breyer Group Stadium, that they come with good energy and good. Listen, we're going to lose games. We're going to have off periods or tricky moments in games, but if they can get that feeling of standing by us and trying to encourage the players to do the very best and give them an atmosphere that they can flourish in, then that'll go a massive way to helping my job easier.